Hi, my name is Daniela, and so far I've been the coordinator of the group.
I'm Richard, and I'm the creative lead.
My name is Caleb, and so far I've been the innovator of the group.
Hi, I'm Meg. I'm the project manager.
The project that we are trying to realize is to obtain a position where we're able to bring positive change to the world around us through engineering. While there are many stakeholders to our project with different levels of connectedness, the three most significantly connected stakeholders are our families, professors, and York and Lausanne.
One of the most common and severe risks of university is having negative health impacts, both physically and mentally. 60% of students gained an average of 7.5 pounds during their freshman year, but students in residence aren't the only ones at risk. Mental health services has seen a 35% increase in students seeking help over the last 5 years. Two simple ways to mitigate both of these risks are creating a routine and staying active. Keeping a routine is shown to keep you on track at school, reducing stress, and working out will keep your body healthy. Another common risk for students is financial setbacks. One of the best ways to ease the financial burden is finding a summer job. This probably won't be enough to pay off university completely, but it will definitely relieve some of the stress. Finally, long-term debt. While this is a necessary evil in some situations, there are steps that can be taken to minimize the risk. Long-term debt is at worst when it's ignored and collects interest. There are two steps you can take to mitigate this risk. The first step is finding a summer job to either pay off the debt right away or start saving up to pay it off. You can also follow a plan with a financial advisor or one you make yourself so that you put money towards your debt instead of using it on things you want at the time.
This is the work breakdown structure for us getting our engineering degree. We have 7 different headings: planning, preparation, execution, keep up, co-op, stress relief, and graduation. So first of all, under planning, we have application, acceptance, apply for OSAP or scholarships, and budgeting. All these require planning and things that you need to do before you actually enter the engineering discipline. So next, we have preparation for coming to university. We have residence and living situation, materials, notebooks and textbooks, house supplies, software, choosing your classes, and deciding on a job. All these are what you need to do after you've already accepted your university acceptance and what to do in the early stages of when you're in university. Now we have the execution. So this is what you're actually going to be doing while you're in university. So first of all, achieve good grades, keep a 5.0 GPA, go to a tutor, study, go to lectures, and join a club or an extracurricular to keep up in the school. Next is keep up. So we have your decision on a major, which you must do the summer between your first and second year. You need to budget your money. You also need to maintain but not focus on a social life, as well as staying active, making connections, keeping your 8 years in mind so you don't graduate after 8 years, otherwise you'll have to restart your degree. Next, we have co-op. So within here, we have the application, the choosing a workplace to apply to, accepting the job, and planning for the co-op. So under that, we have our living situations, how long will the co-op be, and maintaining the possibly higher GPA that is required by your co-op employer. Our next heading is stress relief. So how are you going to stay in school and keep stress-free? So first of all, go to social events, find a hobby or passion, something with no deadlines, and keep track of what's best for you. So that might be taking a lighter schedule or maybe not working while you're at school. So finally, we have graduation. So maintain your GPA until you're out of school. So make sure you aren't slacking those last couple weeks on your final exams before you graduate, and have plans for post-graduation jobs. So make sure you have connections throughout the school and that you are keeping connections all throughout. And so when you graduate, you are more likely to find an employer.
When considering key project decision points, we will usually have several options. Before looking at these options in detail, we need to actually figure out what a successful option will look like for that specific key project decision point. What are the value metrics we require to be achieved? How are different measures of success weighted? But why do we do this? Because we must look at all the potential solutions with the least amount of bias possible. Let's look at an example. At the planning stage, we must decide what we envision our path through school to be like if we choose to get a post-secondary degree. We generally have 3 options: getting a degree with co-op, getting a degree with no co-op, or not getting a degree at all. At this key project decision point, our chosen value metrics would be cost, schedule or time spent, income, contacts made, technical skills gained, and low stress level or health. As an example, we chose to put a significantly higher weighting of 35% on contacts made than on the costs, since all of our group members' education is being funded by our parents. And we feel the contacts will be hugely beneficial to us in the long run.